Have you ever tried to make more money to solve your money problems? And the more money you make, the more problems you seem to have. Why is that? Well, it's because we have a lot of beliefs around money that have scarcity frames. Most of us, if you're like me, grew up quite poor. We grew up so poor, in fact, that on Christmas Day, many times, we would have hampers donated to us on Christmas Day just so we could eat our presents, right? I'm sure we all have those stories. Most of us grew up with parents that had a lot of limiting beliefs around money, around scarcity frames. You know, have you heard things like money doesn't grow on trees? What do you think I'm made of? Money. And there's all these beliefs that we take into our conditioning, and we take them into our adulthood, and we attach them to our identity and literally store them at the cellular level, and not realizing, unconsciously projecting that onto our business, onto our life, onto our interactions, onto our sales and marketing with our business. So if you want to be able to make more money, but more importantly, keep more money. I was a self-made millionaire by 31 the first time, but it took me 4 times to keep it. It's one thing to become a millionaire, it's another thing to keep it. If you want to be able to keep that money and continue to grow, you need to switch from scarcity to abundance. You need to reframe those limiting beliefs. In fact, I did an entire chapter in my book, From the Streets to a Millionaire. You can find on Amazon how to do that. And until you raise your unconscious financial thermostat in your money blueprint, until you do this, you're going to keep getting yo-yo results. I would suggest sitting down and do 2 things. Grab a pen and paper, sit down and write down a list and become aware of all of the limiting beliefs you have around money holding you back, number 1. And then number 2, all the conflicting beliefs that you have holding you back. For example, you can't be spiritual and be rich. What are the conflicting? You know, my parents used to tell me that all rich people were tyrants, right? And they did nefarious things, right? So if you sit down and you do those 2 exercises, that alone will help you become more aware of it. And there's strategies like neuroplasticity and other strategies I talk about in my book on how to do that.